That's not easy by any means. And there's this big debate now. The debate is between the Chavistas and the Zapatistas. Some believe that if you choose state power, you're doomed to fail. The Zapatistas have chosen to create autonomous social movements that are not aligned with the state. The Chavistas believe you can rebuild the state from the bottom up. Some of you might argue with me on that in the context of Venezuela, but I'm open to questions.
I thought that it would be interesting if you would just give us a little background on Augusto Boal, Theater of the Oppressed, and how that relates to the Freire mandate.
You know, I know Augusto Boal, who was greatly influenced by Paulo Freire, using Freire's pedagogy of the oppressed to develop the theater of the oppressed. And I've had students who have taken form theater, workshops with Augusto Boal. I have not taken them with Boal. He comes to the University of Oklahoma, I believe still, every year for a few months. But I know he has theater groups all over the world. Some people call it guerrilla theater, but it's a wonderful way of reconceptualizing, reconceiving, reconfiguring human relationships, but done in the guise of theater. Participatory theater, where people come up and they take roles, they assume roles. Peter Sellers, not the comedian from the 60s and 70s, but Peter Sellers, the director, has done some marvelous work along the lines of Boal. And he continues to be an inspiration for me. And Peter Sellers, located here in Los Angeles, he's one of the great opera directors and theater directors. But I would like to be more closely connected to that in my own work, and but yeah, you got to get some Boal Theater of the Oppressed groups going here. Absolutely fundamental.
What political label would you use in describing Soka Gakkai?
I don't think it can be captured in a political label. I think it transcends political labels. I am a beginning student, and my sense at this point in my own understanding, which is limited, growing less limited after visits like this, my first visit here. But I don't think it can be captured by a political label, because really we're talking about making the political more pedagogical and the pedagogical more political, but we're also talking about making the spiritual more pedagogical, and the pedagogical more spiritual. We're talking about making the ethical more pedagogical and the pedagogical more ethical. So it's a dialectical, it's a processual. You'd have to use a verb, I think, as opposed to a noun. That's all I can say. Thank you.